Alright, and we're here with round 2 against Hokodu Dave. Hello, Hokodu Dave. Hello and good luck. Ooh, is this a keeper? I do have 2 lands. I'm on the draw. I do need a green for Battering Krasis, 1 more for Vasheen or Raktir, but this is not a great hand. I can do better. Yes, I would like to mulligan. Like, this hand is not much better, but I do have ramp. So no, I'm not going to mull. Sure, if my opponent's aggressive, but an aggressive start would have beat the other hand too a little bit. Green. Ooh, okay. No wonder I wasn't seeing much green. Bomber Core. F6. Yes, I would very much like to see another Selesnya deck. Bomber Core. Okay. What do you got? F6. Waiting for Hokodu Dave. Hokatu. I'm gonna stop because I could just be here forever. Krakenura. It's funny seeing these colors and Krakenura. But it is a free attack next turn, so I might as well do it. Rakdos' return is pretty sweet. Declare attacks. See what I got, because odds are this is going to get evolved in some way. Yep, smart choice, taking the 1, you don't know what I've got. And into a Gruul Cluestone. And what the sound you probably heard, if you heard it, was my toaster giving me some delicious treats. So I'll be back in just a sec. Alright, and my opponent plays a Zerichi Tiger. Scary. Then again, that life gain might be relevant. But right now it's just evolving a Krakenura. Which, okay. Your Croc evolves and I don't have much of a follow-up. I don't have any follow-up. Except to play a Cinder Elemental. And hope for the best. F6. F6. Because, what do we got? I mean, the Cinder Elemental can do 3 damage to something. You can hit the Zerichi Tiger and kill it. It's kind of cool. Okay, my opponent was attacking me. I apologize for that. I thought I had paused while I took a bite of food. Alright, 5 drop. What are we playing? You, sir, should have realized I've missed my land. Dave, I'm gonna assume your name is. Hired Torture. That doesn't sound. Why is it? That's hardly splash worthy. But, okay. That's the game we're playing. Red. 3 damage, that's... What do I want to kill? Then again, you know, Rust Scarab is just big and beefy. Which is something I might... Yeah. Just Rust Scarab. Big dude. I mean, 2 of the colors, though, that my opponent's in are just super... You're dead colors, but... You know, things happen. Target opponent loses 2 life and reveals a card at random from his or her hand. Oh, you reveal a card? Alright. What you gonna play? What's your 6 drop? Right now the green looks more splashy. Forced adaptation. Okay. That's just gonna get punished the enemy. Sure. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do it now because it's gonna get the counter. Choose target player, choose target creature. having that thing get big is just sad and scary. And do I do anything? Because if a triple block means Rust Scarab dies and a Croconura dies. No, that's not something I'm interested in. So F6, pass the turn. I'm going to try and keep ahead on time. I am only 30 seconds behind, but yeah, nonetheless, we saw last game that sometimes time is a factor. Cool. My opponent spent his turn, spent his turn to play Forced Adaptation, and then end of my turn, Hired Torturer to reveal a Rakdos return. Alright, that's fine. Yep, these block for days. Okay. Did lose 2 life in that transaction, which eventually is a big game. Yep. Land. Play black and just Rakdos return. Discards X cards, or do I just want to get more value out of it? Because it'll hit for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like I just want to get more value out of it. I don't want to spend 7 to do 5 for a Lava Axe. You know, then again, I could Cinder Elemental the Croconura. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cinder Elemental Croconura, play Vaishino Rectir. No, I can't do that. Play Swamp. My opponent knows I've got that. Oh, I have 6. Yep. This way I could block something if my opponent chooses to attack. Yep, gain life. Okay. And Cinder Elemental Croconura in response to whatever gets played. But if you think about it, just all of this direct damage. 5, 10, leaves my opponent at 8. 2 cards in hand. Do I do it here? Or do I just hold off? Oh. Decisions. Yeah, I can just hold off. Rumbleback Rhino. That's a good reason to hold off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's do it. Rumbleback Rhino. And F6 here. With me being slowly behind on the clock, and I'm getting further and further behind as I think more of it. Sure, my opponent can both Zurichi Tiger and Rakdos return, and gain life and drain me for 2. But if that's how my opponent wants to play the game, that's how my opponent wants to play the game. Because what I can do is, no. Yeah, this is definitely not how I want to be playing this game. I might just have to pay 7 for a Lava Axe and discard 2. My fair opponent. Cinder Elemental kills Croconura. And this little engine, if you want to call it that, for 5, 6 a turn. It becomes a thing. What trick do you have? What trick do you have? Come on, let's see it. Come on, let's see it. I mean, I'm just gonna leave back Cinder Elemental until you try to scavenge onto something. Common Bond. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Becomes a 5/5. Let's just Rakdos return here for 1 billion. Yep, discard whatever card is probably. Oh, Avenging Arrow, sure. I wasn't going to end up doing much anyway. Yeah, F6. And then I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put my opponent down to 14. What trick you got here? Another Avenging Arrows and just a free attack? I'll gladly take 5 to see what you got. Maybe it's not the right play, maybe it is, I don't know. But 7. You get hit for 2 here. My opponent gains 2 life. What can I draw? Vishino Racketeer. Okay. Nope, combat's not happening. My opponent just gains life and makes me lose 2. That's fine. I'm actually going to just go along with this so that my opponent gets behind on the clock. Because I have a feeling my games are going to be won maybe potentially more often than not by virtue of how much time is being taken up on the clock. And I don't necessarily see myself getting out of this. Armed and Dangerous could do some work. 2, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Vishino to there, and Ruscarab to there. Scavenger. Oh, okay, I thought I had Trample for a second. I was like, ugh, that sucks. Pass turn. Ember Beast. Playing out these things doesn't really matter all that much to my opponent because it really doesn't matter all that much. Yep, spend your turn, and we're essentially caught up on time here. Yep, lose 2 life. You gain 2 life. I mean, yeah, Zorichi Tigers ended up doing a lot of work, but I really don't. It's still not that good. Like, I'd still rather not have Zorichi Tiger. Sure, if you can thing and extort, then fine, you've got it. Okay. Yep, and I am now ahead on the clock, which is what I was going to do. Sorry, it unfortunately does make for kind of lame games, but you know, these things happen. Okay. I'm actually just going to Cinder Elemental here because it's going to force my opponent to make a choice and waste some time. Yep. And I will F6. Opponent's got to tap. Yep, there you go. I mean, it was only like 3 seconds, but 3 seconds is 3 seconds. Converted man. What do we got here? What's our sideboard strategy? Just be better. Is Carnage Gladiator potentially good? Like, I did end up doing more blocking in there. I didn't get to ramp as much as I may have wanted to. But I think the deck is going to be fine. I don't necessarily see stuff that I'd want to take out or put in. I mean, 1 7-drop and another 7-drop. I like the Archweaver better. Yeah. I think we just ship it back. Would I like to play first? Yes, I would. And keepable. And hopefully we can make it with this one. You know, live to lands, of course, and any of the couple number of 3-drops. I would like to take some, you know, Lobber Cruise would be sweet. Creatures, of course, and actually lands are fine. Ooh, my opponent's in the tank about whether to keep or mole. Go for it. Mountain, F6. 6, my opponent plays a forest. Or, yeah, forest. Forest, F6. F6. Not much I can do. 2-drop. Yeah, ooh, Brush Strider. That is a 2-drop. That I'm not gonna be able to do much against. Archweaver. I have a 3-drop. Yep, but I can't block. That's fine. 3-4 for 3 though is still pretty sweet, even if it has that kind of drawback. It's obviously better, more aggressively, but maybe my opponent doesn't think. Okay. My opponent's clearly been playing enough. Yep. Go for it. I mean, is now a good time to just make my opponent pay and battering Krasis? No, just 3-drop. No. Oh, I can't even play it, huh? Oh, there we go. Because I forgot this was a 5-drop. I thought it was a 4-drop. No, that would be too good. Right? I don't want to trade my battering Krasis for a Drudge Beetle. It just makes me cry. Do I just take 5? Man, but eventually this is going to just get huge. Am I winning that game though if this ends up getting bigger? Like super big? Yeah. My opponent thinks I really don't want to have to trade it off. Oh, I'm glad I didn't have to make that choice. Another black. So the question is, do I evolve or do I just hit my opponent for discarding 3? Part of me wants to make my opponent discard. Part of me really does, because there's something there. Yep, discard those cards. What you got? I did pay 5 to do 3 to the face. Oh. And have you discard 3 cards. Hopefully they're good. Swift Justice, Executioner Swing. My opponent's 3 removal spells. Yes, please. That's fine. I mean, even though they're not good removal spells, they're removal spells nonetheless. And my opponent held them up. Easily the best case scenario, my opponent doesn't want to be attacking because my opponent thinks I'm going to collateral block when in fact I'm not. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 up. Nope. 3. The only upside to playing Cluestone is I can have a next turn Archweaver assuming I drew a land. But I'd rather be somewhat more on curve and draw a Towering Thunderfist. And say evolve Battering Krasis. And do I just start getting aggressive here? Attack him with the Drudge Beetle. He's 2 turns away. 2 land drops away. Missed 1 that turn. Yeah. Sure, it trades off with whatever creature, but that's fine. I mean, the case could be made where I save it, wait till I can play something else bigger to evolve it, but okay. That's the kind of thing I expected my opponent to do. And here we go. So Brush Strider is just massively outclassed now. Forced adaptation. Okay. Sure, it's going to start getting bigger. But what have I got? I've got Archweaver next turn. And it's actually better to just flare attackers attack with both. Oh, I'm such a jerk. I'm gonna be like, whoops, vigilance. No, that's not something I should be doing. That's silly of me. Declare blockers. Okay. And 1, 2, 3. Rule Cluestone. And pass turn. Yeah, put a +1/+1. I Savage Surge my Towering Thunderfist when my opponent decides to attack. Yep. Cool. Yep, declare attacks. Ooh, that draws a snap concession? Okay, cool. Well then, that was a big game. See you in game 3. And I was talking with the recording pause, I didn't change anything before. Yeah, I don't think I'm necessarily too worried. Is this keepable? 2 pieces of ramp, Aurelia's Fury, 4-drop. Yeah, this is fine. I have so much leeway with these kind of this deck. I feel like my mulligan decisions have not been F6 all that difficult. Now this is true. You know, I am not playing. Ooh, Crawl Warrior. That's pretty good. I'm not. That's pretty good too. F6. I'm not necessarily playing. You know, against the aggressive deck, so I'm not getting punished all too much. But that ends up working out fine for me. So I get hit for 2. What, a 3-drop gets played? Krakenara? Yeah. And into a Gruul Cluestone. And I'm F6ing. Hopefully Krakenara doesn't get evolved, because then in that case next turn it would be a punish the enemy. But Krakenara is probably evolving. No, I don't know. Krakenara might not evolve. Because why would you not evolve it pre-combat? Okay. Krakenara is going to bite the big one then. Unfortunate that I can't play anything, but sorry Krakenara, you're going to get hit. Sure, some combat trick or some pump. Okay. Nope. Guess not. And I go down to 13 with Bomber Core, Rubble Belt, Malka. I mean, if this is all my opponent's doing, I could potentially have the chance. Yep. Garazda Gorgon. Okay. I'm gonna kill that if I ever get the chance to. Land. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I could play the Cluestone into Rubble Belt Maka. Most efficient use of mana. F6. F6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My opponent draws another land, plays another land. Crawl Warrior just gets pretty nasty. Right now, just attacks with the Garazda Gorgon. Sure, I take 2. F6. Oh, shoot. I don't want F6. I'm not blocking that thing. This person was to my left, clearly. Because got past all this pretty sweet stuff. No, wait. No, yeah. This person was to my left. Ooh, Aurelia's Fury. White. Now, what can I do here? Can I want 7? So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The next turn I can do 7. Yeah, no, I think I just play Bomber Core. Pass turn. This is me being incredibly greedy. 6, F6. Because next turn, sure, my opponent might attack with all 3 of them. Yep. To get the lifelink out, but then I could do Aurelia's Fury to kill all of them. Yep, Caroused Gorgon, sure. F6. Of course, if my opponent does play, I think if my opponent had the 6th land, my opponent would have played it pre-combat again to be able to pump. So, but 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this is just gonna be a massive hurt for my opponent. Savage Surge. And I can hit 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can do 7 worth to be able to. I could kill this, and leave back Brush Strider, Boros Mastiff. I do have Savage Surge back up. That Crawl Warrior is just going to be massive now. No, yeah, I think F6. Yeah, F6. I do it in response to a pump, or I can do it in response to an attack. So like my opponent wants to, ooh, spicy. Okay. Declare attackers. Okay. What pump do we got here? Yeah. Aerial maneuver. Okay. That's fine for me because I will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. Undo, 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 undo. Because I can hit for, if I Savage Surge, that's 2, it eats that, and then Aurelia's Fury, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah! Aurelia's Fury, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I Savage Surge on my Rebel Belt Mocha. Yes, please. Armor Core trades with a Brush Strider? Sure, that's fine. It's an upgrade in my book. And 1, and 1. Savage Surge on Rebel Belt Mocha. I mean, alternatively, I could save. No, it's better to save the Rebel Belt Mocha because just a random 3/3 is way better than a Bomber Core that would eat a Brush Strider. Plus, Bomber Core loses the game against Crawl Warrior any day. And then I'm just F6 in here. F6, yep, had 2 of my tricks. They are indeed for kids. Here we go. Here we go. Yep. Cool, my opponent gains 2. From the life-linking Boros Mastiff. Executioner swing. Okay. Land. F6. F6. Now this is the part where I definitely don't want to be drawing lands. So my opponent's gonna attack. And I'm gonna take 2, go down to 5. And hopefully there's not a really big follow-up play. There'll be something. Oh, Hired Torturer. That's not the kind of follow-up play I wanted because it actually does something. I get hit for... Rakdos's return for 1 billion. Rakdos return for 8. Yeah, discard your 2 cards. We're both playing off the top. Dead of the Deathless and Execution and Soul Tithe. Really? Soul Tithe? That's the game we're playing. So I need to be able to deal with this Hired Torture next turn, or be able to kill my opponent. Get hit for 2. Taking 2 from the Hired Torturer. Yep, okay. This is one of the ways to do it. What do we got here? Lobber Crew. Doesn't really do much, but might as well play it out. And F6. Hopefully my opponent doesn't realize. Yeah. That's game. And there we go. Oh. Surprised we even got past round 1, to be perfectly honest. But hey, these things happen. GG opponent. And here we go. Well, got some value. Be able to pay for my next draft. Armed and Dangerous would have been able to be sweet if I ever got it out some more. This is Mike with Man Buff. As you can see, Schlocknock on MTGO, Osk_Mike at Twitter. Visit us at manabluff.com. We've got some pretty fun team drafts, got individual drafts, Ryan and myself. Having lots of fun. And hope that you all watch the games and tell us either how much we suck or how awesome we are. Until next time, it's Mike.